This is Real Talk with Kingsley. If you haven't already done so, hit that like button, subscribe, because we're gonna be bringing it. We're gonna be bringing it. You know how I do. But shifting gears, Dynamyc Sports Management is at it again. Yes, sir, they are at it again. And because of what I just described, the chaos in Nigeria, we are doing everything possible to try to give opportunities to as many kids as we can. Now, my home state, Imo State, where I'm from, where I was born, Old Town, Owerri, baby. That's my home. Ndibo, Kwenu. Yeah, Kwenu. Yeah, Kwezono. That's how we do it. But where I'm from, Old Town, Owerri, we're going to have a 3-on-3 tournament. We just did a 1-on-1. And I wanted to kind of see what we're working with, what the talent level was with, who's going to bring it, who's going to not bring it, what's going on. And there was a point guard extraordinaire, Ernest Prince. This kid brought it, There's another segment that I did on him. Check that out, man. But the kid won, and Dynamyc signed him, and now we're doing the 3-on-3, king of the court. 250,000 in prizes is going to be cash prizes. 250,000 cash prize Naira. It's going to be up for stakes. We might even have a little 3-point contest, so, we're going to see what's happening. But, man, if you think you got what it takes, you think you got the game, come out to the stadium on the 27th. But you got to register first in order to play on the 27th. So make sure you get your registration in. With any luck, we might extend the registration a little bit for y'all, to make sure that everybody gets, so we can make sure that we fill the teams correctly, get everything set up, because there's going to be a scouting opportunities by Dynamyc, so they can send some more kids to American schools. Okay. By the way, if you're signed as a Dynamyc client, you get between $150 to $300 per month. Okay. This is why you're training, why they're doing your paperwork, because you need an I-20, you need a passport, they need your transcript. Okay. So while they gathering all of this and getting your ticket in and all of that stuff for the schools, man, you're getting money. $150, in Naira is like about 180,000 Naira. Check that out. That's why for you to continue doing what you're doing now. But come out there, 3-on-3 tournament. Bring your game. If you got what it takes, shooters. Man, I used to play in the 3-on-3s. This is how I started in basketball, bro. I love the 3-on-3s because, man, you make a mistake. I'm dunking on you, crossing you over. You can put on a show out there, man. People don't understand. You can, like while they're setting screen, you got one-on-one. Man, you can put on a show. I'll show y'all some of my highlights if you haven't seen some. Because, man, I love the 3-on-3. That's where I was bred and buttered. And if you can play a good 3-on-3 in a basketball game, a lot of time, if you watch the, professional basketball game, it's really 2 guys involved, 3 guys, it's kind of like almost like you got a 3-on-3 going on the court while something else is going on the other side. You know what I mean? Like man, like if you study basketball, man, you would just love every aspect of the game. And this is one of the reasons they, 1-on-1, 3-on-3, 5-on-5, you got to do it all. You got to be able to, because you incorporate each aspect of it into the game. But I've talked about this enough. If you got game, come out there. The 27th is free registration, prizes. And thanks to His Excellency Governor Uzodinma, the extraordinary vision that he has to help these young men, with more opportunities. We're going to take one step at a time. We're going to do what we can to try to improve the infrastructure, because next we're bringing a basketball league. Next, we're going to bring the Niger Delta Basketball League. I've been talking about this with Julius Wonsu and Osita Nwachukwu. Man, these two guys has been instrumental in with the vision for the Niger Delta Basketball League. We're going to incorporate it. It's going to be the next thing that we do. So stay tuned. It's coming soon because Nigeria needs it. We can't just sit idle and let these people destroy young people's dreams. We must put out an effort. We must put out something to make sure that these kids stay, they stay ready. They stay ready and give them opportunity. A dream is a terrible thing to waste. You can't waste somebody's dream, man. So, and I believe in it. Like I said, every time when I played for Nigeria, it was the most satisfying thing for me, and everywhere we went, Nigerians would come out and support you. They support you. Sometimes they brought you food, you know. I remember one time we went to go surprise our supporters club, at the hotel where they stayed in, because they had a little bit of difficulties here and there. And you talking about people that left their jobs, left their doctors, lawyers, nurses. It doesn't matter what it is, vendors. It doesn't matter what they did. They all left whatever they were doing to travel and come support our teams. How can you not be touched by that? So, man, we went out there to go surprise them, and we had a jam session on the street where everybody was partying. It was one of the, like when I think about Nigeria and the Nigerian Basketball Federation, all this negativity that, that they bestowed upon the young people is terrible. But you know what we did back then was we celebrated, even in the midst of, they were doing the same nonsense to us. Don't get me wrong, but at least it wasn't like this where they didn't even have a league or anything, But like we suffered, I talked about this before, and some people got mad and even try to downgrade me for bringing it up that we slept on conveyor belts, at the airport. Because they do silly stuff like they wouldn't get us hotel rooms.
Yo, man, we stuck in fucking Asheville. What time is it, 8 o'clock at night.
Since 6 in the morning to 8 o'clock at night. National team. That's funny though. Oh my goodness.
Close it all the way, man. Who's that?
They'll book us on standby tickets, and we get stranded in the airport. This is the national team on standby tickets. Or, it's just silly. Like I've slept in the airport. I've spent 2 days in the airport. 2 days. If we bring it up, it's like, oh, didn't you benefit? After all, didn't you? Yeah. What am I supposed to not benefit? I'm a damn good player. That's why I came there. So I can benefit. It's like, oh, don't you breathe air? Why are you complaining? Oh, don't you breathe? Yeah, I breathe air. Yeah. But am I wrong? Did I book a conveyor belt accommodation? Does these players deserve the terrible nonsense that they go through? But we had the biggest jam session with those fans, the real people that counts. Sometimes all these people, when we think power is like, the greatest thing. You get in power. Real power is to help people. When you change someone's life in a positive way, it's amazing. You guys should try it. This is Real Talk with Kingsley Ogwudire. Join me next week when we find out what happened to that missing over $1 million that Mike Brown raised. I know he thought he was, raising money for some, credible people, right? Till next time, this is Kingsley Ogwudire with Real Talk. We're gonna find out what happened to that money. We're gonna find out. Colombo's on the case, or Kingsley's on the case. You know, investigative reported coming at you. All right now. Till next time.
Let's go!